8,800 properties, 139 countries. You've got a decent line of sight into the global consumer. The story we've heard a lot about is US strong, rest of the world not so good. Do you see it the other way around in your business?
Yeah, I don't know that I would say the U.S. is weak. I think the U.S. has reached a normalized environment a little more quickly. If you look at the experience we had in our business last year, we saw global RevPAR, revenue per available room, which is the metric that we use to evaluate the strength of the business, increase about 15%. Single-digit growth here at home in the U.S., strong double-digit growth internationally. Now, some of that is because those markets opened a little more slowly, so they benefited from easier year-over-year comparisons. But even as we look into 24, we guided on our earnings call 3 to 5% global RevPAR growth this year. Again, disproportionately stronger internationally.
Let's sit in international just for a moment. So UK economy's contracting, Germany arguably in recession, Japan in one, China struggling. You don't see it in quite the same way, and I find that really, really interesting. Are you seeing a bounce back there? What do you actually see, in which region are you more constructive on?
So Asia broadly is really strong from a travel perspective right now. We think about Asia in two buckets, if you will. What we call APEC, Asia Pacific excluding China, and then Greater China. Greater China is fully recovered to pre-pandemic levels, although interestingly, largely on the shoulders of domestic demand. If you look at cross-border airlift, it's only about 60 or 70% recovered to pre-pandemic levels. So we actually think there's still a fair amount of upside to the China recovery story as more and more cross-border travel recovers. I'll be in China in 2 weeks, and I'm anxious to see how it feels in terms of international travel. I was there maybe 9 months ago, and it felt very domestic. I was in markets like Changsha and Chengdu, and felt like I was one of the few international travelers. So it'll be quite interesting. When you look at the APEC markets, they are booming. Thailand is very strong. Singapore is very strong. I was just in Vietnam, really strong both from a development perspective and an inbound travel perspective. And the last comment I would make, you've seen China create some visa-free travel zones across the APEC region, and that's really impacting demand patterns.